All right, so we are back here to part two of this first episode, and I am excited about the mission of RDS and what they're doing in providing business products and solutions, helping companies. And right now, Gus, I wanted to ask you, as CEO and founder of this company, which is part of the Inc. 5,000 fastest growing companies, what was your motivation and inspiration? And did you think that you would grow to be the company you are today?
Well, Jack, I'm a professional in this industry. I've been in this industry for a real long time. I mean, I started in New York City in 1982, and that was my first job out of college. I've worked for companies for many years in different positions in sales and management. And I'd like to say that throughout those my experiences, I learned a lot, and I am welcome all those opportunities. I learned a lot about what to do and what not to do. Okay, it was really late in life when I realized that there was still a little bit of a void in the marketplace that could be fulfilled, and it was a tail end of the last economic debacle that we had in the United States. Um, uh, 2008, 2009. So in 2010, I decided to take a risk, cashed in my 401k,
Wow.
and I opened this. And obviously, what I had to bring, my foundation was bringing value. So if I could bring value, understand what people require in terms of customer service, um, that is a good formula to start with. So we were very fortunate to have started um, slow and not slow. We started actually we kept addressing the right market and growing to the point that in 2018 we were recognized as one of America's fastest growing private companies by the Inc. magazine, and that actually fills us with joy. So I'm not as young as I used to be, but there's plenty of energy
Yeah.
in our organization, and we think that we still have a lot more to bring to market in terms of value.
And what has been for you in your learning experience? What has been the number one key lesson that you would tell a young entrepreneur who's starting out in this industry of providing equipment, managed IT, and all the various um, products that you guys do? What would you tell them is that one major essential lesson that you've learned?
Well, if you're passionate about what you do and you convey that in your actions, people will see that, and the right people will give you the right opportunity. And I would say that follow your passion, okay? And if you do truly believe in what you do and the value that you bring, um, you have the foundation for the right formula. Um, but the other thing is you have to be able to adapt. You have to be able to adapt to the different environment. Um, Not every situation is going to be cookie cutter. So the solutions need to be tailored. Um, and I think that it's really it's nothing complicated. It's really building a relationship. Relationships is really, and a relationship, it starts as a business relationship, of course, but when in a business relation, when you bring and you put yourself in the other person's shoes and you try to make a decision that is going to be as good as a decision that you would make if it was for you, then you put it out there, you do it with sincerity, and the right opportunity will come through. And that's what I would say to anybody. Do it with sincerity, and you will have the foundation for success.
That's great. That's great. Well, thank you. I know that as we continue doing these video slash podcasts, people are going to learn a lot from you and Alan and Mike and the whole team. You guys bring such a wealth of knowledge and experience. And I'm excited because this is just not about you guys speaking about what you're trying to sell, but it's really about adding value to people, which is also knowledge capital. So again, we're going to be back, Alan. I got some questions for you. I want to learn more about you. I think people need to learn more about you also, and we'll be back to have that conversation in a second.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jack.